This is like a yeah, this twist comes out of nowhere, what? Okay, Jessica was evil? The weird pigtail teacher? I thought it was a hentai horror anime, what is this? She's like, haha, I'm a vampire! She's like no build-up. She's like no build-up, I don't know what this character is. The piece that the most random betrayal ever. What? I am Elsa, the frenzy king of dragon, what is this? Well, and also, why do they care about her daughter, Irenna? It's like no build up for this Jessica is, you know. Like we have they probably skipped over like 10 chapters. I have no idea who she is basically. It's like, oh yeah, she's most random betrayal ever. Haha, evil pigtail! The anime is just a harem ecchi anime now. Yeah, the whole anime is harem ecchi. Immediately Yandere is like, oh, what if I are him? If I just touch his pee-pee, I win. You're like, what? Yeah, straight up to. She's like, hello! Yeah, it's like coming in kind of a you thing. Like this anime is just a hentai now. It's just straight up just, my mother said this is great for seducing boys, right? I mean, I'm gonna be more aggressive! Yeah, immediately just jumps into his bedroom and like this, what? Got him harem anime. Now this is a harem, super harem ecchi anime. The genie is already mounting him. Oh, his mom was like, this is how I sleep with my son. Yes, yeah. His mother explained to me how to seduce him. Yeah, okay. Yeah. What's wrong with his mom? She's like, oh, Irenna-chan. It's like, oh, that's like my son, my daughter-in-law. She's so hot. Yeah, she's like, what's wrong with you, man? So, hello everyone, who's time for very crazy horror anime? Yeah, you're like, whoa. I'm a bit honest here. This anime is fun, man. It's not the best anime ever, right? I'm honest in the sense that I'm thinking of dropping it, maybe, right? It's not like the best anime ever, but it's just like, you know, it's stupid trash fun, right? You know what I mean? Like it's trash taste fun stuff. Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, it's like his sister immediately you're like, Uma Musume is like, oh, Toto! You're like, okay, oh, they're sisters and brother. Oh, she's like a adopted sister. Oh, of course she is. Yeah, and then it's like, oh yeah, the queen wants to sleep with him too now. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's like so it goes into a very, very stupid horror anime with that OP main character. We see it at times before, right? But yeah, that's what we have here. Let's watch episode 4. So 3, 2, 1, and go. And of course we have Shid here after this. And then we have, oh, what, a new girl? Wait, was this like a new romantic interest immediately? It's like a random girl at school. He's like, I already have like 5 wives, so can we just be friends instead? Oh no. Yeah, of course. Everyone wants to sleep with him now. He has like a million wives now. Yeah, he has 2 popular now, of course. Yeah. Okay, she's evil though? What is this? What is this? He definitely has a slept with anyone because he's a loser. Okay, she suddenly is Yandere. What is the start here? Oh, that's good. His OG wife. Well, is it you know, Lydia from the past though, but yeah. The anime is just a harem ecchi anime now. Yeah, the whole anime is horror ecchi. Immediately Yandere is like, oh, what if I are him? If I just touch his pee-pee, I win. You're like, what? Yeah, immediately like, I'm just gonna like, grab his manhood and force it to become mine, you know. You're like, what? Yeah. She's all jelly. And he's very stupid. But I agree in the comment letter again that the main character is too stupid. Like, why doesn't he know anything about his own universe he grew up in? Because the thing is that completely very stupid, right? But it is true that the main character in this anime, he's of course reincarnated, like Arnold or someone, you know what I mean? It's very Arnold, right? He's reincarnated, but he still grew up in this world. It is kind of, yeah, it is really stupid when the main character is like, oh, wow, what's this thing? Or wow, what's the king, that thing? Yeah, because he shouldn't be. The concept is the fish out of water, the fish out of water thing. As we see very commonly in Isekai especially, where the character, of course, gets summoned to the world, right? So we can, of course, then, as the viewer, experience the world with them. Because we are like, oh, what's this? Oh, it's a pineapple forest or whatever. And there's one. But here, the main character, he isn't just Isekai into this world, whatever, right? He's actually reincarnated, but he's born in this world, and he grew up in this world, yet he knows nothing about the world he has been living in as I don't know, 16, 17 years. It is strange. I mean, compared to something like, I don't know, like I grew up in Sweden, right? It's like what wouldn't I know, like you know, the capital is Stockholm or something, you know what I mean? Like when I was 16, of course, I've been in Stockholm before. Yeah, like wouldn't I know that? Oh yeah, the capital is like Stockholm. He's kind of like a main character where he doesn't seem to know anything about the country or whatever, right? He's actually in or then this dating and so on either. Like he has completely lost to everything. And that is a little bit stupid. Or it's not stupid, but oh, a battle event or something? Oh, next waifu? Who's this babe here? Maybe she wasn't that well. Was she there when he was talking about the price? He started school like yesterday. He started like he's so stupid. He's a great teacher though. As we know, he's a great GTO again here. Great teacher, demon lord. But it is kind of stupid. Like, didn't he start the school? Wasn't he like isn't he still a student here? Like a day ago? I mean, certainly he's as strong as ever, but I've just been like, he started like last week, right? Yeah. It's been a student for 5 days or something. 2 days. He's already promoted to teacher. But here we go. Next pigtail waifu comes in. With big tits and big hair, yeah. Big boobies. Blonde boobs. Looks like the queen, right? It's probably her sister. It's probably the queen's little sister. Moto. She's like a princess, I guess. Ginny coming here in his bedroom. Oh, dirty succubus. Yeah, straight up to. She's like, hello! Yeah, it's like coming in kind of a... Yeah, me, like, hello, my... Yeah, and drops her clothing. I mean, she's wearing a skirt under, of course. Or not a skirt, but yeah, a nightgown. And what do you think? Like, this anime is a hentai now. It's just straight up just... my mother said this is great for seducing boys, right? It's like, my mom is a succubus, so she was like, this will make you have sex. It's like, that's one of the best things in girlfriend. It's like his mom. She's like, this cosplay outfit, then you could really get some penises. You're like, okay, mom, yeah, it's like, you know. Yeah, so she's a succubus, and that shows. But this anime is just straight up RMH anime now. I mean, I'm gonna be more aggressive! Yeah, immediately, just jumps into his bedroom in like this extremely, huge oppa nightgown, and he's like, what's happening? Wait, are we having sex now? Yeah, the girls are very, very aggressive suddenly with, I mean, first we had the younger girls like, oh, I'm just gonna R him, yeah, it's just like, I'm just gonna get what I want, right? And then here we have Ginny also going for it, so, apparently it's open meat, baby, for our main boy here. I like it's continuous. But this is what I mean. Why is the main character like how he's a demon lord, right? I mean, like for example Diablo-sama, he's like, oh no, I don't want to have sex right now, you know. But this guy is like, what is sex? What is sex? It's kind of stupid, right? He's just like, what is sex or something? Oh, it's my first time too, even though it's a soccer bus. Well, obviously, because she's like a... Yeah. And then she's like, what? Got him harem anime. Now this is a harem, super harem anime. The genie is already mounting him. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Nani? That's my husband. But this is what's stupid with the harem anime. I love harem animes, but it is really stupid how she's attacking him for. Wouldn't she slap Ginny, right? Yeah. Like, Ginny was top of him, right? I mean, in some... Ginny's like, you damn aggressive Sundara, yeah. Yeah, or the... Okay, because she really wants to share. She's like, come on, let's do it together then. Let's just do it together. This goddamn harem anime, yeah. Ginny is like, take off your clothes, let's do it all together, yeah. Threesome, baby. Yeah, naughty outfit. Oh, his mom was like, this is how I sleep with my son. Yes, yeah. His mother explained to me how to seduce him. Yeah, okay, good. That's good. Odd moms, you know. Trying to get grandkids, no? Wing mom. Yes. Oh, massacre! It's like, my god, this anime, it's just goddamn hentai, man. Yeah, fine, it's taking her, right? Because at least in some horror animes, you know, the guy is on top, right? But here, Ginny was like, you know, mounting, yeah, she was jumping up him with her panties, right? So, just smacking him in the face with boobs, right? So it's clearly her fault. I don't know why she would be angry at Ard for it. But now she's actually fighting her a bit. I mean, earlier Ginny was like, let's do it together. But now she's like, oh, not very ladylike. Yeah, now she's actually, oh, a duel. A hentai duel. Or they're actually gonna fight or a sex duel? Yeah, not actually. Oh, I thought it was. Come on, it was a friendly, open harem here. Come on. Supposed to share. Sharing is caring. What is this? Oh, I didn't add these or something. I will also eat a pie to my nose. Like, why? Why did you like? She didn't even say that. I also do that thing too. Like, okay. Oh my god, this character is like a boomer, man. It's like a 55-year-old man, you know. I don't know why, man. I wish the main character had a little more, I don't know, intelligence or, I don't know, horniness, maybe. Like, why is he so, you know, what is this? Here we go, nice. Here comes the next wife. Jessica Sensei. Okay, that's her name, yeah. I didn't say it before. I don't feel her voice fits very much, honestly. Yeah, I don't feel her voice fits the character very much. Yeah, I don't know, her voice is kind of weird, I feel, honestly. I don't know, like, what's supposed to be? It's supposed to be like, I don't know, she looks kind of weird to the side. She looks like a, you know, pigtail little girl, but she sounds like a little girl trying to sound like an adult or something. I don't know, she sounds weird. Like. But maybe that's her point. She's like the chibi girl, but she's tall. She's a tall chibi, it doesn't make any sense, yeah, with the pigtails and the blonde hair, you know. Yeah, her voice sounds super weird. It sounds like a kid that's trying to sound like an adult. But maybe there's a point there. So it sounds like she's like a 5-year-old trying to sound like she's 25 or 45. You know, she's like, hello guys! Yeah, it's like a very weird. But I mean, she looks like a tiny chibi, right? She's tall, yeah, like a tall chibi. She got that, you know, pigtail, blonde pigtail, blue eyes, kind of. Huge oppas though. Yeah. I mean, oppas are like this big. Her oppas goes out her torso by a lot. Yeah, literally. Yeah. Well, I think everyone, especially Ginny, but in this anime, I feel everyone has big tits though. That is definitely part of this anime. Everyone has big girl parts. Don't you got like purple eyes? Also have some tournament arc. Oh, that's the Yandere, I guess, isn't that? Yeah, that's the Yandere girl, right? She's winning here. Could be a worthy waifu then. Is that her father? I think so. Probably, right? It's probably like comment or judge something. Or is it all the parents? Of course it is. His mom is too. Well, yeah, it's like their parents are there, yeah. And his father's sleeping, and mom is like, oh, that girl is cute. Sleep with my son, please. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I like the beefy girls. Yeah, but mom is thirsty, right? Exactly. Mom is goddamn thirsty. She's just like, oh, that girl got a great ass. Yeah, she's got to sleep with all of them. Yeah, mom is just a weird. She's like, oh, look at that ass. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, his mom is a goddamn hentai. She's like, oh, what a big ass she got. Look at the tits. Like, There is Horse Sister. She's all nervous now. The ass girl one, I think. Yeah, the girl with the buttocks one, I think. I think Mom's the other one that bigger tits right now. Yeah, but it's tournament arc for a harem! Tournament arc! Gotta have win her husband over by kicking the ass of Ginny, come on. I mean, she got big oppas too, though. Like, all the characters got big, but yeah, especially Ginny got bigger, but she looks like flat compared to Ginny in the bedroom suit. She looks kind of flat, right? But no, she's massive too, of course. She's better now here, but... She fights someone else first, though. Okay, she must fight Ginny first. But why is it only girls for? I don't know. Like, it's sexual, I guess. It's a girl tournament arc. Yeah, he clearly believes in me. Yeah, it's like, sure she does. But isn't she like super powerful? I mean, he taught her this. Yeah, isn't she like been trained by him, right, for this weird mad stuff? Yeah, isn't she like 100 times stronger than this poor girl? Like, it's not even like. I was like, what? Yeah, she's like, oh, I can do this shit. Yeah. Man, I mean, that random girl got massive oppas too. This anime is very edgy. Yeah, that girl had like... I mean, I'm just saying, right, that girl was massive too. They did at bare minimum F-cup every character. It's no wonder the mom is like, oh yeah, big oppas everywhere. Yeah, it's like minimum F-cup, right? Hey, Ginny can't. You said Ginny has like way bigger, right? Yeah, Ginny is way bigger. That is impressive. Irenna, yeah. We will fight in the finals, yeah. You're gonna have to get through the harem tournament arc. Oppa versus Oppa, come on. Yeah, now they defeat some random people. But I guess it's an all-girl tournament, something for some reason. I mean, usually in anime, right, when they have tournament arcs, and magician and spellcasters, they usually don't care about like the gender. But I guess it's more Oppas like this. Yeah, it's more panties. Finally gonna fight the tournament arc. It's perfect that they also have the finals. Yeah. They just perfectly has the order. And the father is still sleeping. Yeah, he's the cat. Mom is just horny. Like, mom is like, yeah, what's wrong with his mom? She's like, oh, Irenna, Sean. There's like, oh, that's like my son, my daughter-in-law. She's so hot. Yeah, she's like, what's wrong with you, man? Yes, Ardes really leveled them up, right? Yeah, but why is it Irenna way stronger than Irenna? This is what I meant earlier. That made no sense in episode 2. That he could teach them more trees, yeah, so on. I mean, wouldn't Irenna already know his stuff? Because it felt kind of like he hadn't taught her anything. But now suddenly we have the backstory. They didn't teach her stuff, but he didn't. Because he didn't know all of this magical stuff, right, until he taught Ginny. And it was really weird that he didn't tell Irenna before he tell Ginny all this special stuff, right? And now he's back telling, again, stuff, I guess, to her, in backstory. So, plot hole, I guess. Whatever, but it's really off. Oh yeah, suddenly a random evil guy just stopped up for some reason. He's like waiting the whole tournament. Because, yeah, this was very important for him to do it right now. Yeah. He was like, I need to do with that. He's a demon. But why was he waiting for until the third turn was to the finals? It was very important for him to be like, I need to do it at this moment at the finals. Not the 4, but at the finals. Just to ruin the finals. Here comes Demon Boys. Yeah. Very important, right? To wait until the final moment, for some reason. He's felt kind of off, man. He's like, I'm waiting for this moment. Why aren't they stopping them yet for? I don't know, just watching them destroy stuff. No, I would feel that Umamusume would kick their ass immediately, right? Yeah, I think it's also Professor Pigtails also is like, yes, yeah. She's also like, oh yeah, maybe we should group up or something. Just defeat them. Aren't they way stronger? I didn't know why they're talking about this thing. He can easily one-shot everyone. And also, of course, their parents are also there. Mom is like, yeah, I wanna fight some poor demons! Yeah, Mom is like, yeah, this is awesome! It was so boring, the fight was so easy anyway, and the father's like, oh, finally some enemies to fight. It was a boring tournament. The girls were too weak, man. He was like, oh, finally some muscular guys to fight. But I didn't know why they're waiting so long for. Now they're finally fighting here. But actually, this is kind of down though, because the school is filled with these like magical students, right? And no one of them fought the demons. I always hate this in any kind of setting here. But most of the people in the people watching were students, right? So they would be able to fight, of course. Now they're gonna team up, of course, because they're girlfriends. They're like, let's get married together. Yeah, so they're gonna be, of course, they're gonna team up now. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, no animation, it's like a still frame of ground moving. Nice. Oh, it's a golem. Okay, yeah, obviously turned into a golem. The Korova golem in diamond shape somehow. I don't know how he did that stuff. How he did like move up the rocks to become like a diamond. I don't know. It's like I don't know how he did that though. Yeah, usually golem is the material. Yeah, how did it shape material? Maybe it like carbonized its and turned into diamond. That's like a pretty good magic power there. Yes. Dad! Odo-san! Is he strong? I don't know, he's a magician at least, but yeah. Oh, he's lifted wind there. Oh, the poor golem just gets destroyed immediately. I don't know why he's like, stupid golem, threatening my daughter, and then I give you pain! I was like, he's a golem. Am I the only one being like, that golem probably has no emotion. It's a construct of magic. Yeah, he's like, I will make you feel so much pain, like, feel the pain in your body. I'm just like, yeah, sure, but it's just a golem, like, Papa! Oh, is she evil? Is she evil? Oh my gosh, I killed Papa? What? This feels so random. What is this twist? This is like a yeah, this twist comes out of nowhere. What? Okay, Jessica was evil? The weird pigtail teacher? I thought it was a hentai horror anime. What is this? She's like, haha, I'm a vampire. She's like no build up. She's like no build up. I don't know what this character is. This feels like the most random betrayal ever. What? I am Elsa, the frenzy king of dragon. What is this? Well, and also, why does it care about her daughter, Irenna? I don't know why she's telling her the plan. My plan was to kidnap you, girl. It's like, nothing makes any sense here. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's so off, man. It's like no build up for this. Like, because the press was like no screen time. Oh, she's a traitor? I felt like you saw like 5 minutes ago. It's like no build up for this Jessica is, Like we have they probably skipped over like 10 chapters. I have no idea who she is basically. It's like, oh yeah, she's most random betrayal ever. Haha, evil pigtail! And also why she's easily stabbed him. And also what happened to the other characters. Like happened to the father, the mom. What happened to everyone else? What happened to... Yeah, I don't know what happened to all the other characters. Why was the father there alone for? It's just so random. It's been so random, honestly. It's like, yeah, even super evil smile and so on. What? Yeah, and suddenly her voice changed massively. I really do hate you. Like, there's some kind of relationship, like... Oh, is it her real form to be a dragon or something? She's a dragon or something. She can fly or something. She imagined she was a king of dragons or something. Yeah, suddenly the pigtails lost though. She went from like a little chibi to like a sexy babe. See? I told you guys, chibi made no sense. Right? Her being a chibi made no sense because she was talking like a grown, like a fake grown ass. She had like the chibi pigtail stuff. Yeah, it used to didn't make any sense, but now she dropped the pigtails, right? Turned into a dragon lady or something. It was like, I'm evil! And the smile turned, got the Joker smile going. You're like, okay. But man, that felt so random. That felt like, who is this character? I have no understanding of who she is. you know, there's so little build up for this, you know, woman. Yeah, it's like, ha! I'm actually evil! I've been evil all along! You know, this is almost a level of Black Clover, like this chapter, yeah. Now, but look at this scene here, right? Like, I won't say it's terribly bad or whatever, but it is kind of bad. I mean, it's more bad in the sense that you're like, huh, she's evil? Well, I barely even knew who the character was, yeah, because she hasn't been in the anime very much, right? I expect the novel to do it better. Like, the novel probably has it, you know, more screen time of her, right? I barely was like, who is this woman? Talking to the principal, and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, she's another professor, right? But she has, like, you know, no build-up. If the horse Uma Musume's sister, right, if she was the one did it, it would have felt a lot more impactful, right? Because she's like his sister from, you know, his first life, so to speak, right? And she's been much more prominent in the school, even though she also has barely been any prominent. You know, there's very, very little of Uma Musume as well, right? But at least she has a little bit of prominence, right? But this woman has basically no screen time. She's like, yeah, let's have a tournament. Okay, I mean, at least her backstory, but her motivation makes sense, though. She wanted to have the tournament, of course, she could kidnap Irene for whatever reason. So, sure, I mean, okay, her plan at least makes sense, I suppose. But it's just like, who is she? And she's like, ha, I'm evil all along! I've been lying to you for years! And you're like, I met you today. You know what I mean? It's like being betrayed by a person you just met, you know? You go on the street, right, and you're like, oh, I want to buy this stuff. Ha! I took your money and ran away instead! You're like, okay, that was douchebaggy, but like, I just met you, so I mean, I still feel angry that you lied to me and betrayed me, but I also met you like 10 minutes ago, so I don't really feel like it's not a huge stake, right? No, but it's like if you buy something from a store, that's just a fake store anyway. So in that sense, right, you get pissed off, took your money, or they robbed you from your money, like your $10 or whatever, right? And even if it's more money than, in this case, $1,000 or whatever, right? His life is worth. It still feels like I just met you, so I don't really feel the massive betrayal. The scene, right? You're like, yeah, and I was like, okay, suddenly someone kills your father, and you immediately like, oh, it's a sensei. But it's just like, yeah, you feel if it was like, you know, his parents something, or again, yeah, it would matter. But now it's like, I'm the traitor. You're like, oh, okay. But I kept saying, right, that her voice and so on didn't make any sense. That it sounded weird, and that she had this like weird appearance with like a pigtail, but chibi, you know, kind of aesthetics, but she's way too big for that. So I do like that later she lost her. So I do like that she threw off. Yeah, she was like removed her pigtails and her hair got long again. She was like, oh yeah, and her boobs got bigger too. Her pigs got bigger. But I do love it that they completely changed how she looked in her face and so on. Both smiling, the hair and everything. So I kept saying that. I was like, why is she like a chibi aesthetic, but she's actually a tall woman, you know, and this whole stuff doesn't make any sense. I told you guys, I could feel the betrayal coming. She was clearly pretending. It's weird from the episode earlier though. Yeah, the first 10 minutes is like an ecchi anime. You're like, I'm gonna F you in the bedroom. We get that older younger girl, like, oh, I'm gonna take his penis. I'm just gonna grab it by my hand. I don't care. I'm just gonna get down in his pants. Yeah, you're like, what? Yeah. The first 10 minutes, everyone's like, oh, I'm so aggressive now. I'm gonna get laid. Yeah, you're like, what's happening? And I think it was a little bit, at least it got angry in it later, right? But I felt, normally in horror animes, of course the girl always hates the boys, right? But at least in most of horror animes, even if it is all the female's fault, right? At least the guys kind of like, you know, maybe falls on her, and, you know, like something girlfriend, right? He trips and falls on her friend's boobs or whatever, you know what I mean? That's usually how it goes, right? Here, Ginny was like, oh, we're gonna have sex right now, even if you want to, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna argue, basically. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get some, right? So here it felt like Ginny was incredibly aggressive, I mean, basically arguing him, and yet she's like, stupid Arn, touching on the girl's body, and she's like, jumps at him, yeah. He's basically he's a victim, right? So I think it's a little silly, but at least she did turn around and start hating Ginny instead. That was good, but yeah, it's a little bit, you know, harem cliche that she's like, oh no, my boyfriend is cheating on me, when he's literally getting armed, right? You're like, well, he's a victim in this case. It's not even remotely close that it's his fault, right? And the last thing I'll say again, though, I do dislike the main character. It's a complete airhead everything. He's like, oh, what country am I in, you know? Even if he can grow up in the country. And in this case, he's like, well, what's she doing to me? She's trying to have sex with me? What is the sex? I've never heard about sex before. You know, he's like, what? He's a demon lord that is 20 plus years old, right? And then he again 16. So he's like a 40-year-old demon lord or something, or a much older, right? But at least 40-year-old, roughly speaking, right? Demon lord. And he's just like, what is this intercourse? I never heard about this before. He pretends like he never heard about it. That doesn't make any sense. You're like, but you're a demon lord. Like, have you ever, you know, what? And especially also, even worse by that his mother in this life is a complete hentai too. His mom is like, oh, look at the boobs, big ass, yeah. His mom is a complete perv, right? And she told his girlfriend how to seduce her son, right? And she keeps looking for big ass and boobs to sleep with her son, right? So his mom is like complete hentai. Yet her son has never heard about, into sex before, right? Doesn't make any sense, right? Given how his mom is like a hentai mom, right? So yeah, that is really stupid. Like the anime is somewhat. I mean, but it's stupid in the wrong way. I mean, because I think that is really stupid. It's one thing that the sensei is an evil traitor. That's stupid without build up, right? But and so on, or this kind of etchy stuff. But it's stupid how he doesn't know what sex is, right, at all. Yet his mom is like some kind of freaking brothel mom, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yet his mom is like trying to run a harem, but how is he never talked to his mom? Why should she ever talk to him about girls or whatever? His mom is obsessed with girls, right? She's a hentai, right? And she never talked to him about sex stuff, it doesn't make any sense, right? It's completely the characters doesn't mix up, right? And I think again though, that comes back to the problem that the anime is written as the main character has been isekai more so, right? It's a isekai really. He's been reincarnated into this grown up boy, right? He hasn't, of course, in the storyline. He hasn't grown up, but that's how it's written, right? It's written like a character that suddenly spawned into this body, right? But he actually has lived for his whole body life. So he actually has to live with his mother, right? For what, 16, 17 years, right? You know what I mean? So he should know what she likes and what she's into, sex. So yeah, he should know that, but it is ignored, right? So that's why the anime is really stupid in this, right? But anyway, guys, subscribe to one. Shijou with Shield Hero and of course Komi-san.